Hello, my name is Dr. Scott Graves, and I am a holistic doctor and an acupuncture physician, and I wanted to welcome you to the first video in a three-part series with regards to digestive health. I get asked questions about digestive health all the time. In fact, it's the most important aspect to all of health. And I get questions about things such as, why do I have gas and bloating? Why can't I lose this stomach fat that I have, this stubborn stomach fat? Which foods are good to eat? Which foods are not good to eat? And so we are going to cover all of these issues in this video series. And this video series is specifically designed for people who have issues that they haven't been able to get to the root cause of. Things such as acid reflux, diarrhea, constipation, and being constantly fatigued and tired. Today we're going to cover two really big misconceptions about health. The first misconception about health is that people actually really want to heal their digestive issues. People don't really want to heal their digestive issues. You say, what? I thought people really do. No, people don't really want to heal their digestive issues. When people have gas or bloating, they don't want to heal the gas or bloating. They want to heal the pain and the discomfort that they feel because of the problem that they have. When people are constantly fatigued, they don't want to heal their digestion. They want to heal their fatigue so that they can have boundless energy and do all the things that they want to in life and feel alive. And healing your digestive system can give you all of these things because digestive health is at the front and center of why everybody has health problems today. Good digestive health is key to losing weight and having the body that you want, increasing your energy levels and decreasing your levels of pain and discomfort. And why should we struggle with these digestive issues? And why should we have these problems when the answers have literally existed to heal ourselves from these issues for thousands of years? And the reason why they've existed for thousands of years is because of Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine really does hold all the keys as to how to really truly heal your digestive system. So if you're confused and frustrated about not being able to find answers for your health issues, afraid that your health issues are only going to get worse, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I can definitely resonate with that. You see, at the age of 17, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition called Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And that condition is where your immune system is supposedly attacking your thyroid, and your thyroid isn't producing the hormones that it's supposed to. And you get a whole bunch of different symptoms with regards to that. And I'll never forget my interaction that day in the doctor's office because I've always been a really curious person. And I looked at the medical doctor at the age of 17 and said, hey doc, why is my thyroid being that way and why is it not doing what it's supposed to do? And I will never forget the answer that he gave me. He looked at me in the face and he said, we have no idea why your thyroid is doing that. Here's your prescription. You're going to have to take this for the rest of your life. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to do. And so, like most people, what I did was I thought that that answer was the only answer. So I took the medication. I did it for over a decade. But in the back of my mind, something just never sat right with me about that. How is it that we don't have the answers? So I started searching for the answers. And through a long journey of healing and also becoming a physician, I ended up healing my thyroid, and I healed from an autoimmune condition, and now I feel the healthiest I've ever been in my entire life. And the main reason how I was able to heal my autoimmune condition is because I healed my digestive system first. Digestion really is the key to every health problem that we have in the body. There is always something to do with digestion. 1400 years ago, there was a very famous Chinese medical doctor who said this, that when you're treating an illness or a disease, the first step you should take should be dietary therapy. Only when this is unsuccessful should you try herbs. It's hardly possible to enjoy good health without proper knowledge of a diet. That advice has not changed in 1400 years. It's still applicable today. And so when we look at digestion, digestion is literally the key to everything that we want within the realm of health. And health really is not all that complicated. It's disease that's really, really complicated. And it doesn't matter if you have any kind of health condition. It could be toenail fungus, PMS, headaches, aches and pains, autoimmune conditions, cancer, heart disease. It does not matter. Every single one of these health issues has a component that has to do with good digestion. And so the key to healing all of these issues, in my clinical experience, what I've seen, and history in Chinese medicine also proves this, is by first addressing dietary therapy. It's the very first line of defense that everyone should take when they want to heal from a specific health condition. The second misperception that people have about digestion is that people think that they have good eating habits when in fact they really don't. And why do I say this? Because recently NPR took a poll of 3,000 people in the United States, adults. And in this poll, it indicated that people thought, 80% of the people thought, that their digestion and their eating habits were either good, very good, or excellent. Which is very interesting considering that the most recent polls indicate to us that 70% or more of the population is dying from complications to cancer, heart disease, or diabetes, which in my estimation are almost completely preventable health conditions with the right eating habits. So there's a huge disconnect between people thinking that they actually have good eating habits and people dying from diseases that are almost 100% preventable with the right eating habits. So what I've realized with regards to this is a couple of different things. Either people are really just living in denial about what's truly healthy, or they're trying to justify bad habits that they may have that they deep down know that are not all that great. Or the third thing is that they really just don't know which habits are good and which habits are not. And I've really discovered in the clinic that this is the case with a lot of people. People come in and they tell me exactly what they're eating over the course of the week, and then I'll go through it and I'll say this, this, and this, and these things are probably contributing to the issues that you're having. And a lot of times when I point these things out, they're met with a good degree of shock in people. So that's the second misconception, that people think that they're eating healthy when in fact a lot of the things that people are eating in the United States today are really not all that healthy at all. Having good gut health and digestion is not about dieting. Dieting does not work. Wouldn't you like to be able to eat whatever you want within some really, really healthy guidelines? That's literally what I try to teach all the people that I work with. It's about having a healthy lifestyle. That's what I constantly preach to everybody, because dieting is not sustainable. I do not do that, and I will never ever do that. And I have weighed 45 pounds heavier than I do actually right now in my life. So I know what it's like to have more weight and to feel crummy. But dieting does not work, but having a healthy lifestyle definitely does. So do I cheat sometimes? Sure, of course I cheat. But when I do cheat, it doesn't knock me off of my horse for like a week and I don't get back on it for a long period of time. I either get back on track that very day or the very, very next day. And that's what I tell people, is that it's important to have so many habits that are healthy to compensate for ones that aren't healthy, and if you want to cheat every once in a while. And if you really do clean this up and you have a healthy lifestyle, I always say that if you do truly have a healthy lifestyle, you will lose weight, you will increase your energy levels, you will have less pain and discomfort, and in the process, you'll have more confidence about what to do to really have a truly healthy digestive system. So the first step in healing your digestive system is actually having the right information. There is so much misinformation out there in the world today. And here is how I know what really truly works with regards to digestion and good eating habits. First, I had an autoimmune condition and I was able to heal from it. And so the proof is in the pudding. And what I've discovered is that when I've talked to other people who have healed from their autoimmune conditions and read books by other authors who have healed, we basically all say very similar things. That's what I've discovered. So the second reason why I know what I do works is because Chinese medicine has had the answers for thousands of years. So when there's a fad or a trend or something going around that's the latest, greatest thing about diet and eating right and all this stuff, I put it through the lens of Chinese medicine to see what does the medicine actually say. And if it contradicts the medicine, which has been there for thousands of years and works great, then I instantly discount it and say, that's probably not going to be something I'm not going to adopt in the clinic. The third reason I know what I do works is because of all the scientific information that we have available in the world today. There literally is scientific information on all kinds of things. And just like with the second reason, what I do is if there's a scientific paper that comes out and it clearly contradicts what Chinese medicine says, I don't instantly discount it. What I do is I'll take a deeper look and see how the study was set up, what really was going on. I'll be curious and dig deeper. And a lot of times what I've done is I've presented this information to people in the clinic and say, this is what Chinese medicine says, and this is what the latest scientific information says. Would you like to put it to the test? And of course, if it's safe and people put it to the test, after doing this with so many people, you discover the trends of what really works for people and what really does not work for people. And after that, after doing that so many times, I've compiled that information together to help it work for almost everybody. So people don't come back to me in the clinic if they don't get real results for their health issues. And again, the proof is in the pudding. I've helped hundreds, if not close to thousands of people over the years heal from their digestive issues and all kinds of other things when they haven't had answers and what they were doing previously hasn't really worked. So the first step towards healing your digestive system is actually having the right information. You have to know which foods are keeping you sick and contributing to the health problems you have. And you have to know about the foods that are going to give you life and health and an abundance of energy. In the next video, we're going to talk about something that I call a term that I've coined called the nasty nine. The nasty nine is a group of foods that are the foods which contribute the absolute most to people being overweight, in pain and discomfort, and foods that are zapping people from the energy that they want so badly in their life. And people come into the clinic all the time having these things on their diet lists and eating these foods constantly. And when I point them out and make note of it to them and they start to eliminate them, they start to see some pretty significant changes in their health. And in the next video, we're also going to talk about some of the people that I've worked with in the clinic who have seen some tremendous healing occur when they have eliminated the nasty 9 foods from their diet and seen their gas and bloating disappear, their sleep get better, their pain go down, and have a real abundant rise in the energy that they have in their life. So I'm really excited to share in the next video what some of the foods are that are part of this group of the nasty 9. But before you leave today, I wanted to ask you for a favor. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, just leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate it, or if you have some kind of a question. And in the next few days, keep an eye out in your inbox for the next video, the second video in this series that we're going to be delivering to you here very shortly. So I wanted to really thank you for watching this video and for staying tuned, and I will see you in the next video.